afternoon. Papaya, but they have a thing for it. This papaya tastes perfect. Can't be papaya. Cantaloupe or banana, allergic to both. Dragon fruit, I don't think I've ever had. I've had dragon fruit flavored things, and I guess I've had, like in Starbucks drinks, for instance, but I don't think I've ever had dragon fruit by itself. Strawberry's childhood thing. Care to elaborate? Durian, first fruit. First fruit I've never had is durian. First fruit I have had is, oh, cantaloupe and honeydew taste like nothing. I have another plate of frozen fruit here. I mean, it's from the same batch as before. Just been eating it intermittently. Oh, that sounds terrible, graffiti. My brother hates strawberries for well, not quite similar, but similar enough reasons. And we only learned this recently. He finally spilled the beans this past Thanksgiving. The reason he doesn't like strawberries is because my sister used to fucking love them. And every time my mother would bring them home, she'd just stand over the sink and eat them. So he disliked them to spite her.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
How's it going, Dream Diz? Yeah, dry fruit like chipped, I mean, it's healthy. Sure. What do I have on me? I have nothing, really. Oh, that's so much better. That's so nice. Alright, I was doing something with metals. Pink dragon fruit tastes like I tried to eat a bouquet of flowers, not a fan. Oh.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Excellent, Philly. I have two of those bad boys.
How you doing, Sam?
Because I always wind up filling one. I have room for Bloodstain finally. Have you not played that? feel like that would be,
Have a pleasant journey.
considering your love for Symphony of the Night. If you haven't played, then I would be surprised. Why did you drop this? Somebody, fair enough. What you need is a sugar bear.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I mean, I guess. What was that? It should say it. It should be. Yeah, there it is. View owner history. That's it. So I have encountered this player before. Well, encountered in the sense of oh, this is neat. Or this is neat. This is neat. Nice and nice is what I was. Neat and nice. I say nice and nice there. They're words that exist in my brain, but not in my mouth. Gonna drop. Heck. Alright, here we go with my grandpa photos. Oh god, how am I gonna do this when I actually use the note? The Note 10 Plus that I have. And the SD card comes for that. Or the, not SD card, the SIM card. I gotta get a little like chat in there too. There we go. It is like chunky phone. I don't know how I'm gonna take photos with it with one hand. You know, my finger isn't in these photos. It's just not. That wasn't me. It looks like my finger, but it's really a glare from the monitor. So it wasn't. I'm not an old, well, I am an old man, but I'm not terrible. It wasn't my finger. It's because I held the phone sideways there right now, so it could not have been my finger. I thought it might have been before, because I do have, well, no, that wouldn't have made sense either, because it was at the top, and I was holding it below the fingerprint reader, which, yeah, no, that wasn't me. It's just the glare from the monitor. I feel so vindicated. Thank you, Tony. So I got the Steel Series Arctis Pro headset. That's what I'm using currently. glad you enjoy it. So I do as well. The sound quality is admittedly not the best, at least compared to what I'm used to with other headsets. Like the sound quality of the Astros that I had before with the mix amp was pretty good. But I can't use them wirelessly, so I just didn't. Like in theory, I could have gotten the A50s with a. I don't know if you can use the mix amp with the A50s though. But I wanted to minimize the amount of components I needed, because you would have the A50's base station, if it even has one. I don't remember. Plus the mix amp to the Go XLR, and right now it's just Go XLR to Arctis Pro base station, and then pump to the headset via Bluetooth or whatever it is. I think it's Bluetooth. I think connects through. It would have to. Coconuts. Coconut is. See, I'm fine with the taste. It's the consistency for me. And even then, it's like I can handle. I've learned coconut in like tiny quality, like in like tiny shavings of it, and like cookies and things. I can handle. I'm fine with. But when it comes to like a German chocolate cake or something, nope. How's it going, Fitzlerk? That is 3 twig blights and a single zombie sound against the level 2 druid, level 1 barbarian, pseudo dragon, 2 mushroom. I'm unfamiliar with twig blights. What can they do? Ordered it from probably got it during Black Friday. How's it going, 2D Rogue and Autumn? Eating suntan. Yeah, I had surprising, like I've been able to eat yogurt just fine for years and years and years without issue. But recently I bought some, and it may have been the brand, but it just, yeah, I couldn't do it. Like I got through it, but I hated every second of it. It may have been the brand, it may have been the type of yogurt. I don't know. But I've never had that experience with yogurt before, and it just made me question things. Sometimes the yogurt just hits wrong. You're right. I'm doing it. Well, if happens if I just take one of these, I can carry W149. Oh dear. I'll carry it by hand. I'm not afraid. For HP, I have a claw attack that deals 1d4 false appearance. That's fine. That's for level 2 druid, level 1 for 3 characters. That should be fine. Like if they land a hit, what's their AC? I think would be the deciding factor for me. 13, yeah, that's fine. If they can hit a 13, and they should, then they basically win. So it should be doable. So yeah, the balancing that out with the surprise round, getting a drop on them seems like a fair trade for the low HP and low AC. Honestly, it might be too easy, but it really depends on how, like, I don't know, with things like that, you can have it be entertaining as heck with reveals. Like, the surprise round would be memorable, I think, especially if they're not used to that. All right, let's.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I'm not entirely sure where I'm going. Where is online generator? Watchtower generator. I wanted to. What paver is it? Does that mean it's complete? Auto paver. I'll get some metals there. That's right. Oh, that's gonna suck. How am I gonna do this? Should I just put one back? Because I can't really fight with this if I have to go through mule territory. What do y'all think? Should I continue as planned and get the should I take the bridge? Should I go around? Put a post box directly in mule territory. Make a detour. Alright, let's spot this. Goal is this paver. In theory, that should work. All right.
Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up.
Now, I find myself wishing to. I keep forgetting. Well, sometimes I forget to tweet. Sometimes I choose not to, just because I don't want to. I know I'm like. I am tired, or what the heck? And excuse me. Oh, this is a mistake. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put up all my grenades and things and blood bags because I'm carrying so much. But sometimes I choose not to tweet. Sometimes I forget. But a lot of the time, I find myself wanting to do like, or setting up an auto tweet thing. But that also feels so impersonal. That person's name is I Eat Souls.
Hello? Name's Sam.
honestly, same.
Decontaminating suit.
It's been so long, Shiro.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Already in store, check. I'll keep the decoy. Get rid of that. That. I guess this. This. I'll recycle that. Oh, yeah. They don't show on the utility pouch, right? They're just in the pouch, so I can just leave them. Autumn wine. How's it going, Caboosey?
No way! I don't believe it!
Oh, dear, thank you for 38 months. If you can't tell, I'm having difficulty with the words today, and the speaking, and the surviving. I guess I'll keep the blood bags. Now, there's something incredibly unsettling about the words power skeleton. You know? Will this ruin me? Or at 11? Eddie is a power skeleton. Don't encourage him.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Shiro, did he just reference a vine? He did. How's it going, Marion?
Anybody home?
Alright, I'm gonna tweet and jog. Here we go. I grabbed a third-party Twitter app because I hate
Have a pleasant journey.
the actual Twitter app. I hate that on mobile at the very least, it will, like they flat out tell you that even if you use the option for it to organize tweets in chronological order, they will, after a while, like after a little bit of inactivity, they'll change it back to showing what they consider to be top tweets or promoted tweets or whatever. They flat out tell you when you change a setting that they will change it back. And I hate that shit. So I grabbed a third-party app, and I'm not used to it yet. use TweetDeck. I use Phoenix at current. I've used TweetDeck before. I decided not to tweet junk. Heck. Oh goodness. Olives for me are a complex food because I like the taste of black and green, and I like the concept of stuffed olives, like olives filled with various foods, whether it be cheese or garlic or whatever it is. I haven't had them outside. I've only had pimento stuffed olives. But I like it in concept. But green olives have such a powerful flavor. How's it going, Grey Warden? Black olives with pineapple. I have not heard of that combination. And black olives are good. I admit to when I was younger, just eating them straight, just grabbing a can, dicing them up, and having them. Ladder. That's fine. Oh god. I mean, first. This is fine. It's fine. There's no way that current is that strong. No, my biggest concern right now is getting caught with my pants down by BTs. I'm taking the scenic route, but if I know anything about my luck, it's that when avoiding duels, I will invariably run into BTs. You have them with nachos a lot. God, I want nachos. I can't imagine that the PC port of this won't be solid, if only because it's presumably being handled by the same team that made it. And it's also coming out well after, like it was planned to be released for PC. And Kojima doesn't like to half-ass. I haven't decided if this is a game that I would ever... I need to do more of it, I guess, but I need to figure out if this is a game that I would be willing to just come back to and just play intermittently. I feel it has the structure for it, but I don't know if it's... Uh-oh. If it speaks to me like that personally. How's it going, Ducky? But that'll determine whether or not I grab the PC version of this as well. I'm not climbing that. I mean, they won't be able to stop modders. They always find a way. Why though? I mean, I guess. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But see, this is where a ladder would be preferred. I don't think I brought one. I need to never leave home without a ladder and never leave home without rope. Maybe I'll add a rope. All right, let's see. Don't you tempt me, game. Fine, give me that. I feel like when encountering mules, I should just lean forward and charge. I made it. How's it going, I doted?
Be nice if somebody could fill in for me for a day.
Ah, you're back.
That should be good. Thank you, Constable Mints. Excuse me. Can I not? Ten full months, though. Welcome back. And so, 300 and 337. Ceramics and 96 crystals. this metal now. Can I? That one's done. That one needs a bunch. I guess I'll go and throw this metal. That's so much better. Heck it. Yes, let's do this. Oh, shh. It's fine. No BT. No BT. No BT.
Flip that.
What did Sakurai have to say about it? Oh, I won't be taking that bridge. Unless... Also, if you all spot any crystals...
Keep on keeping on.
Today's a good day. This one's for you. Today's a good day.
The good work. I saw people running at me and I was real concerned.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Sammy's right there. You don't need to yell at him. I did do readings last night. I don't know if I see the price of this game dropping anytime soon. At least not in time for the holidays. This is such a smart idea. New. I'm on a raper.
Time for a drink.
How do I? Okay. Please don't ruin me. They are just ready to party. I gotta go. Oh, this is so dangerous. I don't have anything anymore. They have resins. I could steal their shit and just put it in.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Fuck, there are crystals there and I want them. They're leaving. It's fine.
This is living.
Rich in calcium sulfate, the spring is said to aid the healing of cuts, bruises, sprains, and other minor injuries, as well as restoring stamina and reducing fatigue in general. Soak and sigh. Better still, its waters are safe for infants and small children, so they too can benefit from a brief trip. I was reading that, Gabe.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam. Feels like I just repatriated.
Oh God, why did you... Alright, can we talk about how this man... Like, I get it, it's because video game and censorship, but this man walked into this healing spring with his clothes on, all of his cargo, then stripped to bathe naked, and then put all of it back on while still in the... Alright. He's Norman Reedus, you right.
Nice.
I'm at like 70% battery, that's too low. Is Norman Reedus the new Tom Cruise? No. Tom Cruise is crazy. I like to give Norman Reedus the benefit of the doubt until he proves otherwise. I am not Tom Cruise. I might be touched, but I am not Tom Cruise levels of, you know? Closer to Danny DeVito. I mean, fair, I guess. Yeah, I saw the whole Maverick thing reminds me of the Maverick discussion yesterday. And I'm reminded that earlier I saw I want to say it was an official Netflix tweet about a show or a film or something called Horse Girl. And I'm pretty concerned. Called Horse Girl, yeah. See, I like Tom Cruise as an actor, although he typically has his Tom Cruise-isms in pretty much every role I've seen him in. But he does it well, you know? Or at least I think so. Like, Edge of Tomorrow is a film that I enjoy a lot, both in premise and casting and all that. Super bad with that. Huh. That's like I can imagine, or like being bad with actors is one thing, but
Looks like a way through.
like that to me makes sense. Tom Cruise has been around for so goddamn long. Like before I'd even seen Mission Impossible, I knew Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible. Or Top Gun before that. Just because he's such a prominent name.
No way! I don't believe it!
Thank you, River, for 37 months. Look cute today. Oh, thank you. It's the fetus.
Always liked it.
How's it going? Have you been? Confused Amy Winehouse with Whitney Houston. Impressive. How do I... Alright, I need to figure out how to jump, because I thought so. It was just... I'm just using the visual landmark of the bridge to get back to where I'm going. I assume that's it. Just working a lot. I understand, don't you ping at me. Big dump fuel territory. I crest the hill and there's just a camp. I'm right in mule territory. I wasn't paying attention. Boiled by water? What are they, vampires?
I'm Sam. My name's Sam too.
Pieces of Chicago and Foreigner? Like Chicago the... I'm unfamiliar with Foreigner. But Chicago the musical?
What the heck?
Oh, the bands. Oh, yeah, Foreigner. I was thinking film still. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Sam, he's our man.
What the heck?
Jet Jenkins, thank you for throwing out
What
4 gift subs to Death Scar, Elephant Doom, Smash, Game Slaughter.
What the heck?
You're far too kind.
Name's Sam.
Huff, wheeze, huff, wheeze, huff, wheeze, huff, wheeze.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Keeping up. Clear. All
I need new boots.
welcome to Lake Knot City.
Looks like I'm wearing bulky Monster Hunter. I mean, maybe I am. Yeah, when's the Death Stranding crossover event? I have found a way to combat mules, I just don't really care to.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I don't remember the numbers I used. Cycle. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to just throw this next time. Use a container spray on it, I guess. So I'm going to take some crystals, as many as they'll allow me. I'll take that many. Needed some resins. I don't remember how many I needed. What was it? It was it resins or ceramics that I needed? I can just check. I can just check. How do I? I'm going to take these crystals for sure. Please hold. That one's done. Battles are done, so I need. I have the crystals. I just need the ceramics now. So 300. I just say. I get 350 if I can. That wasn't the activation button. Have I been enjoying this game so far? I have. It's been a good thing. Oh god, what's it? Was it ceramics or resins that I needed? I was focused on the number and not the actual material. I want to say it was. I'm just gonna look again. Oh yeah, RDR2 came out. God, that I'm probably gonna play on my own time. Ceramics. Oh god, was it ceramics or resins? I'm kidding. That complicates things a little. $320 plus. I don't think that's going to be enough. Wait, I have lost cargo that I can. Alright, I'm gonna snap the picture as this goes. One second. I'm taking a snapshot in the game so much. All right, so every time I make a delivery, as a gag, as a bit, I am taking a picture of the cargo as an Amazon delivery person would. Very sorry, Slim. for hanging out and have a good night. They do that, they do. If you, they're supposed to anyway. If you check your, like the Amazon app, or like they may show it online. They probably show it on like the web browser as well, or the website using a web browser, PC browser. You can see the photo that they took of where they left your package. It's a case of damages, and that and like theft and other things. It is not my birthday. Frankenstein's Gate. God damn it. Good to have you. How do you feel about Steins Gate Zero? That has been the question that I ask anybody who has seen Steins Gate. Because I have mixed feelings about it.
What the heck?
Big Ada Energy. Thank you for throwing 5 boxes at full speed at Slim, Winged Koi,
What the heck?
The Suffering, Jormungandr, and Finding Termina.
What the heck?
It is not my birthday. Yeah, it's
What the heck?
to be vague. That sums up my feelings about it.
What the heck?
That would imply that my mother went to like a, I don't know, where would she have shopped back then? J.C. Penney's or something, and eaten a full outfit. Need an update on Ellie. I bought her one of those pump or motor operated water features, so she doesn't bug me anymore to go into the bathroom to drink from the faucet. I got it today and I set it up today. I'm ready to snap this photo. Let's see. Boom.
Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges. Thank you, Sam.
What the heck?
Who did it? Jenkins, thank you for throwing a box at Big Ada Energy. Expert mover. Seen as a trusted ally. Maybe they should rethink that. Bridgelink grade 40. Can I make more strand contracts? Can I make more cooperation requests? 8 seconds. I can like things for 8 whole seconds. I'm going to break my thumb. Elite mover. Okay. 9 seconds. Can I get 10? Master mover. 10 seconds. Excellent.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe.
Good work.
So what do I have on my back right now? Oh, ceramics. 'Cause I was doing that. Alright, so I need to go back. I need to figure out another way to get ceramics. I also need to make some new boots while I'm here. Where am I getting these ceramics? What if? Does it show you what you get from, Take care, Smash. I don't think boots could have fit in that.
Thank you for your continued support.
Presents, of course. I like to private locker. And recycle this. Because I'm curious.
Thank you for your continued support.
Presents and crystal. Hello, Springy. Can I make more than one? Can. I'll carry one with me.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right.
Begin the scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Let me. What? Excuse me? Why did this number go up? Cats or dogs? Both. And honestly, dogs. Like, I like both, but I think I would prefer to, if I had the space for it and it was allowed, I would jive better with a dog, I think. I just grew up with them.
So you've made it this far.
Like koalas on for 18 months here to deliver this package of subs. If you could take it around to the back, that'd be great. Big old husky. I don't know about that. Like, not all cats are dicks. Some are just big, goofy idiots. I think that's great. All cats are assholes. I don't know. I've met some pretty chill cats. It's pretty affectionate cats and all that. I do not know how Ellie is with other dogs or cats. I've considered getting a second cat to be her cat friend, but that's so much of an like one cat is, even though she's so much lower maintenance than a dog would ever be, she's still a lot for me. So having two would be insane. That cat plots my assassination every night. They do, yeah. That was the idea, that they would keep each other company. But I also, cats are like, you can't really predict how a cat is going to behave. So if the cat that I wind up with is destructive, there's not really much I can do about that outside of like bittering agents or scolding her or him whenever I see it, and that sort of thing. But I'm not always going to be around to do that, so I'm just setting myself up for a potential little monster. I got Ellie when she was pretty much a kitten, and she's not terribly destructive, but that, like, certain things, they're like, it's still just a matter of personality. That's just what I trained her for, to take over the League of. So that is my goal. Yes. Good to have you, Fry Fire. I don't know if I would want more than one cat, especially in this place. I do intend to move at some point next year, hopefully sooner rather than later. But as is, this place it's too small. You can do that tonight if you like. I was going to try to keep it to Fridays, but it doesn't really matter. The time is arbitrary. In state or in state. Getting
You're back.
a bigger place to accommodate 2 people. Starling, thank you for 5 full months. What is the are the emotes specifically for the holidays? Is that just what's happening? I don't really pay attention to the Twitch events. I am giving birth, yes. Alright, so this... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Can I... Just remove the marker. Yeah, it worked. Alright, so this is... I'm so... Alright, that one's done. This is... Did this number go up as I've just been sitting here? Did that happen? I feel like this number went up. Need to be a block away from a candy store. That would be useful. I'm mad. How am I gonna... I can't do this right now. I will take the ceramics I have over there just to get it going. No, I'm not looking at distance. I'm looking at the amount of materials required to up... Oh, okay, so it's an upgrade thing. So someone else completed it, I think. And the number... Alright, I can do that. I mean, I'm going to take the ceramics over there, then I'm going to go do that nonsense. It is in the network, yeah. Alright, so let's move all markers. I don't want to go through that again. I'm going to take the scenic route again. That is going to be rough. Alright, so here. I can get it. Alright. Go through the generator. Take the bridge. Boom. It's just that easy.
Go get him, Sam. I'll be rooting.
You need... I assume so. I can't imagine that you,
That's the way.
that they would let this be a non-PS Plus game. Hello, Thallid. How goes it?
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
That was me asking. Getting sour cream in your mustache. I was going to, What's the goal we're going for? I was trying to build as many roads as I could, as quickly as I could, just around this area to make it easy or more easily traversable. But let's stick to the plan and actually not. I both love and hate that that was 10 seconds. That felt like 8 years. I hated that. Oh god. Can you make channels in Discord? I don't know if I don't know if people have that ability right out the gate. Let me know if like, are you asking if you have the ability to, or are you asking permission to do so? Because I don't know if you have the ability to do so. Absolutely don't. Yeah, I didn't think I would be so careless.
That was close.
Asking for the ability to. To what end, if I may ask? That I know the, yeah, dangerous game. I've seen what happens. Construction zone.
Keep it up.
I hit bridge. I have run many communities in my day on, or in my time on the internet, and I have seen all the pitfalls. I'm not really opposed to, honestly, I'm not really opposed to doing it. I just want to know what for. Make an announcement channel. The Scuttlebutt is supposed to be the announcement channel. Like, what sort of announcements are we talking? How's it going? A whole Christmas ham. A whole Christmas ham. Wesker Erotica channel. My favorite thing about Wesker, the character slash DC Douglas, the actor, is that he will go to conventions and read erotic fan fiction, like at like panels. Few bars of nougat, excellent. But yeah, Scuttlebutt is supposed to be an announcement channel in general. But the merch emote suggestion thing and clip thing could be solid. Stream announcement. Ah, I see. For stream announcements in particular. Yeah, that'd be fine. I don't know if this is going to be power that I will give out to all the people, just because really the people who I would want using it are the people who have an interest in, like, who are actively trying to make something useful and communicating with me like you are right now. I would have to make a new role, which is not a big deal. So I'll do that. Oh, no, don't dismantle the structure. How do I? Oh, it needs metal. And I cannot submit any. It needs 800 metal. I don't mind helping out with the bridge here. Officer plus ultra. Please hold while I do that. Is there any, this is me asking, is there any downside to just standing around? Will I get got? Can I get got? I'm gonna risk it. Better not rain. Alright, let's see. I mean, I can still see the gate, so I'm not really in any danger. It's fine. Just, God, how do I Discord? It's been so long since I've ever had to.
How you doing, Sam?
Why are you talking to yourself? Rolls. Wait, what? Server settings. Roles. How do I make another?
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Wait, why is there an old one's role? Are the old ones on? I made a bot for the music thing, but I don't remember it being the old ones. It may have been. But it says it was created automatically by something. This role is automatically managed by an integration. It cannot be manually assigned to members or deleted. So, oh, there's the add button. It was a tiny fucking button next to the role thing. Or what am I calling this? Yeah, it was called Daniel. I'm trying to think of what. Is it Stream Elements? Because I have the old ones. I need to look into that. Let me. Yeah, that if that's the case, then I can in theory have it do things in the Discord related to the stream. And that to me is intriguing. Alright, what am I calling this?
How many think
Officer plus Ultra. Unless I can't think of anything better.
No more.
Commander. The big wee woo. Inquisitor. Strong female character. Patrolman. I was going to go with Team Captain. I think Captain works. Daniel too. Motherfuckers. Oh. Navy SEALs. Kwanzaa Jesus. Revan enthusiast. I mean. What is above and I mean, alright, so typically with those kinds of ranks, like officer isn't a, it's more of a designation than a specific rank. You have different types of ranks that are considered officer ranks. The vibe checker, oh. Yeah, so like there's commissioned and non-commissioned, and then you have enlisted. I'm teetering between captain and dodgeball captain. Secret Service. Deputy dodgeball. FBI. Logistics. Logistics done. I figured it out. Valid. What color? Logitech. I get 6 lawsuits within the span of 30 seconds. Yeah, it can't be purple. Puke green, that is doable. Green.
It hurts.
I had to customize the old one's roll, so I had, because it's a green, so I had to choose it. I just don't remember doing it. Oh goodness. Can't you just have this thing inherit permissions from another?
No one's home.
I'll allow it. All right, let me.
I'm gonna need, thank God.
All right, so here's the question: do you want this to this position to display over the or over the officer, or do you want it to just be additional? I did know that, Marion, because I've looked through that. Just additional. Got it. All right. So in theory, and let me make sure.
I'm gonna need, thank God.
Yeah, all of this is the same. All right. Now in theory,
No more.
in theory that should work. I'm going to assign this now.
Just a little longer.
Rolls. You should have it now. Yeah, all right, good. I'm adding you to it as well, Lily. Don't so should anything please I'll make that in it. I don't think I'm allowed to have one as a Twitch Nitro person.
Yep, that's enough sitting around doing nothing.
I was doing something, Sam Porter Bridges. But yeah, communication. Going to be key. Yeah, he has one. I don't think he's supposed to, though, is the thing. Well, when I say heck, like they don't allow it, or they say you're not supposed to have one.
2 wheels up.
Like have the official Not Safe for Work channel. No nudity posted to it. Oh, it's a partner thing, yeah. Discord partner. How does someone know if they would like this game? Alright, my thing is,
How you doing?
if you're at all intrigued by the narrative, at the very least, I would say give it a shot. The gameplay is a lot of what you see here, going from place to place, making deliveries or building things up. Just a bunch of crystals here.
There we go.
There are a lot of people who do not enjoy the gameplay for this. I personally am on board. Like, it allows me, for the most part, to just... Like, as a stream game, I think this is particularly useful. Because I can just look at chat and talk. Didn't I put a rope here? I would have sworn I put a rope here. Maybe not here. No. I didn't put one here. But there was one here. This game is good for shooting the shit, exactly. Just throw that shit in the water. It's fine. Good luck, Lily. He has mule boots, so they've been fighting mules, which pleases me. Alright, the carbine comment reminded me that the Halo Master Chief Collection released. Supposed to be playing that with, at some point, Sheen, I need to set that up. This is doable, actually. What does FWI mean? I've not heard that one. FYI I've heard, but W is new and exciting to me. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh god, that kind of saddens me because I did look forward to using a mouse and keyboard for it. Oh, okay, it was. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, they have London Bridge is falling down. They have Rockabye Baby as another jingle. All right, I'm gonna do the other thing now. I'll. $300 ceramics. Crystals are done. 800 metal. 300 ceramics, 800 metal. Yeah. So I'm going this way. I need to. I'm gonna go straight and see what happens. Need to crest that hill. Oh wait, I don't have my shit. I'm not doing that. I need my grenades and everything else. Just have to make one more trek back. This person wants a ladder here. What do I have on me? No, I wanted to carry that by hand. God. How dare you? By grabbing a cop's. Jesus Christ, Springy. No, I get that actually. Yeah, I get that. There was a, like, first time I went to New York, God, have I been twice? Yeah, because I did the 2018 and 2017, I think. How's it going, Jory? But when I was there, I was baffled by the cops with just looked like M4s hanging out in the subway, and it was pretty confusing. I want to take the bridge, I really do. I feel like it's a mistake. They have HK416, so yeah, alright. So, Jesus Christ. Close enough to the M4. Why would they give them 416s? That to me seems like overkill. We have not figured that out, to my knowledge. It's absolutely a symptom of the times. Like, I get it, but yeah, it doesn't really make me any more comfortable. I just missed that. Jazz Masters, I am unfamiliar. That's a lot of metal.
Footpath.
Oh, like the guitar. I am. I don't. I don't know if I know what they look like, if I'm honest. That is the Horizon Zero. It's an Easter egg thing. I kind of want to repurpose this metal. I don't know if I should, but I might. I know more about, not as much as some people, like not as much as an enthusiast, I would say, but I know more about guns than I probably should, just due to research. Oh, that's a ladder. I'm not even going to look behind me. I'm just going to keep running. But writing for various forums and the like, that, and really just writing fiction in general has netted me more, and not playing games and other things has netted me more knowledge about guns than I probably should have.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Keep on keeping up.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Oh, they can use the roads. There's a ladder on the side, and they will climb that shit and chase you down. They don't use them in the sense of like, at least as far as I can tell, they won't use them to actually traverse,
All clear.
but they will climb up there and chase you like jerks. Ideal gun and guitar. My ideal gun. I like pistols. I'm trying to think of. I like weird pistols. Like the Matiba auto revolver is silly, but I like it a lot. I don't know if I don't think I would ever really own a gun unless I inherit my grandfather's 38 snub nose detective special. That is one of my favorites. I like the design of the detective special, and he had one. My father has it now. He inherited it from him, and that is probably the only gun I will ever own myself, just because I don't think, like I don't think I need one. But yeah, see the I like the C96, the broom handle. That one's fun. The Remington 870 is, I fired that shotgun and I like it a lot, but that's always been a favorite of mine because of Resident Evil. The M92FS also, because of Resident Evil, I like, but I hate firing it. I always shoot to the left. What else? I want to get my hands at some point in my life on an M1911, like a legit M1911, not like a Springfield knockoff or Kimber, etc. But yeah, I think if I were to ever own one, it would probably be that specific detective special that I inherit from my father. That was my grandfather's. Or a Matiba auto revolver.
Made it this far.
Full dive of a game more like SAO or Gun Gale Online. The only thing I've seen of Sword Art Online is the abridged thing. Thank you, Jacob, for 15 months. Howdy indeed. How's it going? I was making a delivery. Osbergs are nice. I am well enough. How tall am I? About 6 feet. I guess I'll give these back. Alright, that person's name is Barracuda Jr., and that's the avatar they have. This person's name is Shalashaska. I'm returning this. Snapping a photo. Yeah, this is not my finger. That is a glare.
That's the way.
No, I'm about 6 feet. Like somewhere between 6 feet and 5'11". Like I've had that checked recently. Urus is tall. And also, I probably do slouch, so that's that might have something to do with it. Six foot even, and yeah, we're about the same.
How you doing, Sam?
I mean, I'm sorry, Philly. I just don't care about my spine. Well, that be. Interesting. Discord. Do you get channel points of watching bots? I actually don't know. That is an interesting question. You do not? Okay. Yeah, I like Terry a lot. Terry made me want to play Ken. Like I always.
Hey, how's it going?
Please hold.
Guys like you make me proud to be part of Bridges. Thank you, Sam.
So, whenever I play really anything, anything that involves combat or like PvP, I gravitate towards characters who are fairly simple because I love the idea and the feeling of beating someone with more complex tools, like mastering the basics and using those to beat the more advanced stuff. To me, is very rewarding. So I've always gravitated to Ryu over Ken in most Street Fighter games and like Marvel, etc. Marvel 2 specifically. Although I was a mad lad and used Ryu Kenakuma as my main team. Like using a club and not so much, more like a straight swords are really good, but at the time I would use straight sword, no shield, because it felt simple and people would always run around with shields, and not using one was satisfying. But yeah, I would always gravitate towards Ryu, and it's in Smash especially, it feels like I gimp myself by going simple, because Ultimate in like current Ultimate feels like you need gimmicks or projectiles or something to really win out, because a lot of it is just camping. And Ryu does have a solid projectile game if you can manage it, but the combos you can pull off of Ken are leagues above what Ryu has. And I've been real interested in learning that. Terry has, Terry's neutral is really fun, and the combos you can pull off with him are really fun. I feel like he's the perfect medium between the two, and I'm liking that a lot. Although I'm probably going to pick up Ken soon, just to mess around. Although I will say I'm probably my two mains in Tekken. Hwoarang, which is, he's a very technical character and very difficult to use comparatively. And I use Lei, who is considered low tier at this point, and he is extremely complex. But I like Lei mostly because of his dodges and his defense. It's really fun. Ryu was a nerd in that movie. The world's most popular. What now? I hope Shalashaska 2013 was born in 2013. I don't know, God, Bang Joe doesn't really interest me as a character. Hero, I think, is I was hit with a wave of nostalgia because the second hero outfit has, or like, I guess, character has the original Smash 64 Link's voice actor, and that took me back, but I don't know if I like the way Hero plays. I like Joker.
Till the next delivery, then.
I like Joker a lot. I just didn't stick with him. So my Joker is now bad. But, Terry I like. Joker I like. Who else do we have?
Beginning scan.
Bang Joe and Hero. That's it. Yeah, so I like 2 out of 4. Never get Sans. I need my bags and shit. I keep hitting R1 to sprint because of Monster Hunter. All right, Piranha Plant. Forgot Piranha Plant existed. Oh my goodness. Okay, but do I do it? Tired, don't want to go to class, and it's 8 degrees. How long is the class? Do I take this to the road, or the road builder? These two things? Do I do that right now? Or do I continue with the main thing? I'll let you all decide. I kinda hate Piranha Plant, honestly. Just take it. Alright. Like, I'm not a fan of playing against Piranha Plant, and I'm not a fan of playing Piranha Plant. Private. Good to have you, Ian. You're far too kind. So I need to use these. Take one of those, one of those, one of those. I'll take 2 of those. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? And then I already have much blood, so I should be good. Carry on back. Auto arrange. Confirm. Does Nintendo have any viable rhythm characters? I'm trying to think of rhythm games from Nintendo. Rhythm Heaven.
Begin the scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thank you, Slim. I appreciate you.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
I wish PlayStation All-Stars did better. Because I didn't necessarily mind the gameplay, it just had... It didn't have style, you know?
Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Where am I? So this is my goal. Drop off the metals, drop off the crystals, and ceramics. It should be fine.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh shit. It's fine. Everything is fine. Jacob, no. How many deaths? I haven't died. I've been knocked unconscious by mules. Which was unpleasant. And I admittedly wanted to go and
Two wheels up.
ruin their lives, but I decided against it. My neighbors are being loud. I did get grabbed by an ink whale. That was fun. But I escaped. What happens when you get knocked out? They steal your shit and dump you off at the edge of mule territory. I nearly said mule space. Okay, but I could build this bridge and it would be so much better. That's like half. I'm doing it. All right. Fuel space, but god damn it. I can go get another four. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build this bridge. I've never had a crazy cat lady neighbor. I had neighbors who were who had so much more or so many more pets than they ever needed, and not like all at once, just over the span of them living there. And I say that because they were abusive assholes. Like, they didn't train their dogs. They were rude to them. I witnessed them abuse their cat, and wasn't a good time. They were kids. They weren't taught any better. So I cut them that slack, but it's still not great. And then on to one. Excellent. Good kitty. I think it's more complex than basic failure of empathy. Like some things, I think some things, especially when dealing with other creatures that aren't human, have to be instilled. You have to learn to appreciate things. Like I don't think empathy is an inherent, or at least empathy to that degree. I think empathy between humans is probably more inherent than empathy between or regarding other forms of life. But without someone there to tell you those things, especially at that age, you just kind of have to learn it through trial and error. I came here to claim materials. I wish to steal your metal. Give me the metal. Please and thank you. Good luck, plan. I will spread the message. What did you hear, Constable? I'd ask if you're a cop, but it's in the name. I gotta go. Take care, Inwas.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on
I'll keep an eye out. So is this a physical barrier? I want to know how that works. It has to be a physical barrier. Yeah, mind wall. I went. Alright, fine. Hard light.
No way! I don't believe it!
Thank you, Shoe Carnival. This only just popped up anyway. It's been 51 months already.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Been feeling a lot better mental health wise lately, which is wonderful. Good to hear. I'm sure part of me feeling better is attributed to me spending time in the box, so thank you. You hear that, people? You contributed to Shoe Carnival's mental health and the betterment of it. How can one be so... so just bouncy? Yeah, that reminded me. Yeah, what did she do? My sister was playing RE2 Make, and there was a point in time when she ran out of space. She did that a lot, that she refused to not carry, like, basically all of her healing items and every weapon she had. So she would always run out of space. But at one point she was looking to make space for a first aid spray, and she was going to get rid of a red herb when she had a green in her box. And I looked at her and said, how can you do something so controversial yet so brave? How does it feel for me to watch other people play games that I know? It's always a treat. I love blind playthroughs of games that I know. Like, it is, it's delightful. It's not my birthday. Like, I understand people's urge to backseat for games that they know very well, but I'm usually okay with not, because you get to watch people just learn and grow and adapt in ways similar or dissimilar to how you did it. And that to me is a beautiful thing. Like being able to connect, to relate to someone on that level. Or conversely, being able to go to them later and like ask them why they did something this way, or what was their thought process during this portion. I did that with Shay and Hollow Knight. couple of weeks ago. Last week. It was last week. When he was doing Path of Pain. Watching him go through it and the way he has no patience. He doesn't really take the time to A, think about his process and B, think about like what he's doing in that moment, especially with games like that. He just goes. And it's only when he is met with a wall that he really sits down and think about it. And as he was doing it, he was getting frustrated and I felt kind of bad. So I tried to get him, like distract him a bit to get him to stop, take a break. And I was also genuinely curious. So I asked him like what his thought process was when determining like pathways, navigating the path of pain. And he didn't really have an answer. And that to me, like I expected it because I know how he plays games, but the fact that he didn't think about something like that, and I like immediately try to conceptualize or plot out points for scenarios like that, it just speaks to who we are as people, and I like it. I like it a lot.